Hey everybody, welcome to 7 Steps to Live Fit Nutrition Corner. Just a little recipe that I've thrown together for you. It's a modification of a recipe by THM Overnight Oatmeal, it's called. And a big shout out to Glenn Stothert, who actually brought this recipe to mind for me. We've modified it to some degree, but it's a great quick recipe to throw together. It's about 15 minutes to prep the night before. And with what we're making here for an individual that's on the run, you could probably do 3 servings, even 6 if you're really wanting to keep your calorie counts down. But here's how we go with it. You're going to take 3 cups of oatmeal, rolled oats, or you can use steel cut if that's your preference. You're going to add 1 cup unflavored, unsweetened Greek yogurt. This will work for vegetarian or the lacto-vegetarians, and it could be modified for vegans. Obviously, if you're really not into a situation where you're eating a vegan, strictly a vegan or a vegetarian diet, that's not an issue. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mix it in. Yogurt mix into the oats, 3 cups of oats. The key here is we're going to use 1.5 cups of water, but it depends on the viscosity you're looking for. Whether you want it to be relatively nutty and chewy, you may add a little bit less. And this is something that's you're going to have to work with regards to taste and your preference of texture. But you're mixing it all in. Hang on, let me get a wooden spoon. This little thing is great for cleaning out and scraping out, but for mixing, it leaves a little bit to be desired. So, I've added, give or take about 1 cup. I can add another half if I feel that it's too thick. And then what we add next is 1 cup of pureed organic raspberry and wild blueberries. Okay, the recipe calls for peaches, but I just have a tendency to want to go with something that's going to give me a little bit more color, and that is more accessible in terms of in an organic or a more natural format. We're going to add 6 tablespoons, our source of protein, of hemp hearts, mixing it in thoroughly. I think maybe we need a little bit more water. It is pretty thick. Then I'm going to add some fiber. 4 tablespoons of flaxseed meal. And what it calls, you can also use, instead of the hemp, you can use chia seeds. I have a preference for the hemp simply because, again, it's a little bit more tasty. I'm really not that familiar with the chia seeds. I don't have them that often. Then you're going to add 4 tablespoons of honey. You can forego the honey if you don't want the sweetness. But I just feel that it really adds to the flavor and the taste of the oatmeal. And needless to say, the children will love it, especially the ones with a sweet tooth. I know that it's sugar-based, but at least it's pure unpasteurized honey locally. Mixing that in thoroughly. We add a teaspoon of pure almond extract. Let's give it, again, deepen the flavor a bit and give it a little bit of a nutty flavor to it. Stir it in thoroughly. Tablespoon of cinnamon. And you know, I think I'm probably going to use the whole 1.5 cups. So 1.5 cups of water total. Slowly mixed in. So what we've done here is we've got a recipe that per serving, depending on how you look at it, I'm going to give you the serving size as 1 cup. You could also do it in 1/2 cup servings. You're going to get, for a 1 cup serving, and you can extrapolate yourself what you want depending on how much you're going to have. This is going to give you 360 calories, which is a good nutritious breakfast meal. 15 grams of protein, 60 grams of carbohydrates, good quality, low glycemic index carbohydrates, 15 grams of fiber, and about 10 grams of fat, good fat. What we do is we take it, and as you can see here, looks like a tasty little mixture. Cover it with saran wrap, cover it with a plate, put it in the fridge. Tomorrow morning, we get up, it's ready to eat. You can take it, portion it off into small Tupperware containers or glass containers. You can take them to work for a morning or afternoon snack. Really simple to make, really simple to make, and very, very nutritious for you. The beauty of it is, as a single individual that's got all kinds of stuff on the go, you can prep, you can do a 6-cup and do 3 or 4 days in advance, and you can just pack them and keep them in the fridge, and as you need them, you just draw from it. All right, look for us at bmsfit.com. 7 Steps to Live Fit is coming up. 7steps2Livefit.com is going to be up and running probably in the new year, where we'll have all kinds of recipes and all kinds of further information on how to help you to live a fit life. Thanks again.